Hi everybody, this is Adrienne Joyce of Miss Joyce Tarot, and I'm here with the weekly Tarotscope. This is where I pull a card for the signs for the week of March 1st through the 7th, and it could be applied to your sun, moon, or rising for yourself, or if you're a cross watcher. So, there are so many things going on in the world that are causing me and probably a lot of other people a lot of anxiety. First of all, we're still in the Mercury retrograde, but we have about a week of that left to go before we it goes starts to go direct, and we enter into a shadow period. But we still have a week left to go, and also with the coronavirus, which is just causing a lot of concern and worry. And, there could be politics that people are worried about. So, you know, um, I personally don't like to talk about these things in this forum or publicly because I really don't want to give my energy to it. Although, I'm not the kind who doesn't watch the news at all. I do keep up with things. But by the same token, I think that um, a better use of my energy is to talk about um, each person individually or as a collective in terms of how they can use their energy to help improve themselves. I think because as people, the way that we make change is through our individual effort. And even with if you're a scientist, then you're maybe called to study the coronavirus. If you're a politician, you're out there, or if you are someone who wants to back a candidate, then that's your thing. But I think that we all are here to do what we're here to do on this earth, and each of us as individuals has to come to whatever we do, bringing our best selves. And so I think that's where I am called to put my energy into. So, hopefully, just, I think my advice is to really harness whatever energy that you have in order to be the best person that you can be. And then you take whatever it is that you are and you bring it to the world and make your changes to the world in that way. So, with that in mind, I'm going to start with Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. In Aries, I'm going to give you a few more shuffles. This is your card for the week, and it is the Eight of Cups. So Aries, this, it's a great time for you to really think about what it is that you really want to do, what is in your heart of hearts, and start moving in that direction. Sometimes we get into a place where we are very comfortable with where we are, and after a time, even though things may not be really going bad, it still doesn't feel as good as we would like it to because we become stuck in a rut. So if that's the case for you, maybe this is the time for you to start thinking about moving away from what is comfortable to you and moving out towards something that is a little bit more challenging, something that you've always wanted to do, or something that you used to do and stopped doing, something like that, something that is going to give you satisfaction and can maybe enrich your life and kind of get you out of that comfortable rut that you're in into something that's a little bit more exciting for you. So now we're going to move on to Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Taurus, your card for the week is the Nine of Wands. So Taurus, you maybe have been doing a lot of hard work, putting in a lot of effort, and maybe it is just causing you to start to overexhaust yourself. So now is the time to really understand that you've done a good job and that you can kind of relax a little bit, that you don't have to be so afraid and worried and nervous about your life circumstances. Now that you've done so much work, now it's time for you to really just release the energy and let that good work speak for itself, and continue the work that you've been doing. Don't stop doing it, but also really bring more joy to it. Remember what it was that you started this project for, and bring joy to it instead of the nervousness and the drive to do more and more and more. So now we're going to move on to Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Gemini, your card for the week is also the Eight of Cups. So once again, as I said, for Aries, you may be really approaching a time where you have to get out of the rut that you are in. You may be thinking things are going well, but still there's something in the back of your mind that's telling you that maybe something needs to change. And so it doesn't mean that you have to abandon what you're doing altogether, but also this is a time for you to really add on things, to really take some chances and also do things that give you joy, something that maybe is out of your comfort zone, something that you really would like to try and get into. And so maybe you can still have that backup. You can still have that comfort zone situation that you're still in, but also do other things as well, so that you can really maybe transition from one thing to the other. And now we're going to move on to Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Okay, Cancer. Your card is the Knight of Wands. And so with the Knight of Wands, this is really a time where you are really starting to begin projects that are something that you are passionate about, something that you love to do, and you're really excited about what you're doing. And so the key for you is to really pace yourself, really plan things out. You may have a burst of energy and you're trying new things, but you don't want to get to a point where you are burning yourself out, where you are so excited about what you're doing that you put a lot of energy into it up front, but then as time goes on, you start to really back off a little bit because you're losing energy, or it's just too time consuming, or you haven't planned it out properly. So now that you have this great idea going, take a few steps back, find out how you can really plan it so that you can get the most out of it, and that you can finish this project to its completion, because it definitely is something that you enjoy and something that you love. So now we're going to go on to Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Leo, your card is the Page of Wands. So similarly to what we just said for Cancer, you are also starting to begin a project that you love to do, something that you're passionate about, but perhaps you don't have the confidence in yourself to think that maybe you can be successful at it, and maybe you're not giving it all of the energy that you would like to put into it because of this lack of confidence. But take it one step at a time. Make sure you do your homework. Make sure that you study whatever it is that you would like to do, and look at all the angles, and just do it one step at a time. If you need to ask help or advice from other people, then do that. But this is definitely something that you can do. It's just a matter of you gaining the confidence. And everybody has to start somewhere. And so it may not be perfect at first, but as you go on, it gets better and you gain more mastery of it. So continue on your path. And so now we're going to move on to Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Virgo, your card for the week is the Knight of Swords. We're getting a lot of court cards today. And so the Knight of Swords is also a card about really having good ideas and starting projects and really being excited about what you're doing. And, in this case, with the Knight of Swords, there may be so much energy put into it that you're scaring other people off, that maybe you're being off-putting, or maybe you are going about it in such a way where you're not going to get a lot of cooperation from people because, the communication is not the way it should be. Maybe you're being a little bit too harsh. Maybe you're being a little bit too overbearing, or you are not, especially if it's a group project, maybe you're not listening to what other people have to say in order to get their ideas included in the project. So the thing for you to do would be to slow down and really think about how you want to present yourself, what you want to say, what goals that you want to accomplish, and to do it in a way where you are going to be able to convince people, where you're going to be able to get the cooperation of other people because you are putting across your ideas in a way that is convincing and which is not insulting to other people's intelligence. So now we're going to move on to Virgo. No, that was Virgo. Now we're going to move on to Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Libra, the card that we have for you is the Knight of Wands. So again, Libra, everybody's having, great ideas. We're getting that push before we get to the full moon again. I guess people are really in the mood to really push forward their ideas. And so you're right in line with that type of thinking. You have great ideas. And so once again, you're very passionate about what you're trying to do, but the thing is to really pace yourself. Don't exhaust yourself. Sometimes we have a tendency to make that push and do everything all at once, and we're so excited, and after a while it's like, oh, I can't do it anymore, I'm just tired, so really pace yourself when you have this project, or whatever it is that you're trying to get off the ground, and make sure that your energy is spread evenly over the time period that you have to do this project. And when you need to step back or take a rest or maybe put the project down in order to rejuvenate, then that's fine. And you can always pick that project back up. But especially if it's a good idea, then you definitely want to take it to the end. You really want to see it all the way through to the end. So make sure you take the steps to do that. And so now we're going to go to Scorpio. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. In Scorpio, your card is the Ace of Wands. So you are following the other signs who are really starting off their projects, but this is something that is maybe something very new to you that you are starting right now, and it would seem that all systems are go. This is something you love, something you're passionate about. It could be something dealing with career. It could also be, a relationship, perhaps, or it could just be just a new adventure for you. Especially when it's something that you love to do, something that you're passionate about, or something that you're really excited about. There's really never a negative thing to really say about that. So really, it's just, rein yourself in, start from the beginning and, really plan out this thing that you have to do, or this project, or this new adventure that you're going on. And so just to make sure that you have the best possible chance of success. And you could be a trailblazer, you could really be something or someone who could be a leader in this project. So definitely just make sure you have fun with it, something that you love and something that you're passionate about. So now we're going to move on to Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Sag, your card is the Five of Wands. So Sagittarius, this week may be a week where you're going to have to really maneuver yourself around the people in your life, maybe probably co-workers, perhaps. With the wands, a lot of times we're talking about career matters, but this could also be groups of people that you have to have contact with. And if this is the case for you during the week, there may be some competition, some, they call it we could say it's friendly competition where, people are really just want to put their best foot forward, and they may try to push you out of the way in order to get to where they want to get. So the thing in this case would be not to really get too upset over that. Make sure that you hold your own, of course, but try to keep your temper at an even keel. This is not something that you should go overboard with in terms of being angry about. Just let people know that you're not the one to mess with, that you are going to hold your own, and that you are confident in your own right. And do what you do, and let them do what they do. But make sure that everything that you're doing is advancing your agenda and not someone else's. So now we're going to move on to Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Capricorn, your card for the week is the Two of Swords. So this may be a decision point for you where you're going to have to really think about whether you're going to pull the trigger or whether you are not, on whatever it is, the situation that you're dealing with right now. And so make sure that you take everything into consideration. Don't overly think it to the point where you're worried and just thinking about it logically. Although, of course, logic definitely has a place when you're making a decision. But you also have to think about how you feel. It's like you can make a decision based on logic alone, but it could be something that you really don't want to do. It may seem like the logical thing to do, but in your heart, it may be something that you don't want to do, or there may be other things to consider. So taking the whole picture when it comes to whatever the decision is that you would like to make. Make sure you consider how you feel as well as what you think. So now we're going to move on to Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Aquarius, this is your card for the week. And it is the Three of Pentacles. So this could really be a week where you are doing well on your job, or that you are able to see some monetary gains, or maybe you are also in a position where you are able to show your work off to other people and really be highly praised for that. And even more than that, this is something that you feel good about, that you are really proud of your own accomplishments. And so continue on that path. And also, if you need to ask advice from other people in order to help you improve on your craft or improve on your job, or help you to make more money on your investment, then definitely consult with other people as well, because any information that you get can only be to your benefit. And so now we're going to move on to Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Pisces, and your card for this week is the World. So this is a great card, the last zodiac sign on this list for today, and you get the World card, which means that you have come to a culmination point in your life. Whatever it is that you've been working on, things that you've been doing, or it could be a life situation, it's really now come to a point where you have concluded it, and you have concluded it in a manner that points toward your success. So congratulations. You know, you probably learned a lot during this past few weeks about whatever situation this is pointing to, and you have come to some realizations about yourself and other people. And so now it's time to really take all of that success and build upon what you have learned. Take what you have learned here and apply it to other areas in your life that you think that you still need to make improvements on. So thank you everybody for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I will talk to you soon.